All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Happy Rock Podcast Entertainment. We got a couple things to start off with. I got our video hot and ready from our old channel. Got a massive 13 views on this video.
Whoa, man.
But first, before we start that, I'm going to try new stuff. I love pop, so anytime I see a weird pop, I'm going to get it. This one is, I've never seen this Mountain Dew. At first I thought it was Voltage? It's called Shark, or it's called Frostbite.
I never heard of that. I mean, Wideout's my favorite.
This looks good, but I'm gonna try it.
Berry flavor?
It's yeah, I don't know. Don't say that. And I also got Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn. Sam's Club.
Just about that.
I tried something. What did I try? I tried Breakfast Essential Frosted Flakes. Kitty. Alright, he's obsessed with me right now because I haven't seen him all day. But the breakfast essentials, if anyone drinks that, I guess it's a mineral drink more than a protein drink. They have cereal ones now. I just saw, so I tried a Cinnabon one. That's not a cereal, but they also had Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes. The Frosted Flakes taste like actual Frosted Flakes, not like the milk. It tastes like the Frosted Flakes and milk combined. It's actually really good. Yeah, enough of that. The Cinnabon one was good too. I love cinnamon. Let's try this. It's probably berry, like you said. It's probably like a berry. Good lord.
I just like myself on the piano, so I was just like,
I'll do it. Lick it. Lick a tongue. Alright. Frostbite. Okay. My wife says I drink weird, so I try to just do a sip. Oh wow. Tastes like a IC. That's really good. If you love Mountain Dew, if you love Mountain Pop, try this Frostbite. Tastes like an IC, like the blue ICs. That is very good.
blue raspberry, probably.
That is scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
That's scrumptious. Alright, speaking of crunch, pop this bad boy open.
That's what Blackie wanted.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't go for his sister over there. It looks like what's it called? Christmas popcorn, like the caramel one.
Yeah. Also like Cracker Jacks.
Doesn't taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It just tastes like cinnamon popcorn. It's really good. Don't know why they had to label it Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it just tastes like
Marketing.
It's good. Let's stop eating on a podcast. I bet audio listeners are just like, yeah, I love hearing that.
I mean, in the future we could do do some different food things, but yeah, the audio is like what are they doing over there?
Alright, let's get to our first. So both of those are amazing. I'm an obsession with pop. Anything that's not Diet Coke or Zero or whatever.
Anything that's good for us, we don't like. So
yeah, exactly. But I love this place it's called Casey's Soda.
Yeah.
Or something, whatever. It's awesome. You can get like bacon soda or
they added that
buffalo sauce soda, whatever kind. Ranch soda. What was the worst one again? Was it butter? No, the butter was good, I think.
But ranch was pretty bad.
Yeah, I hate ranch already, so.
Well, you know when I chugged that ranch that one time at Bergen's because you said $5, so.
No, that wasn't for you at all. But let's get to our first video.
Me chugging ranch.
No, not of that. So as you can see, another clear, good applications. Okay, no rough stuff. You know, this turd of a game right here, Roundabout. I hated this so much. So I went on a bender on our old YouTube channel of like free to play games, and this was one of them. So let's get over here.
Full screen.
Yeah, I'm going to.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I couldn't see it very good. Now I can.
Boom. All right, so this is Roundabout. So they did their own acting in this movie or in this game. So yeah, be ready for this.
Now. Yeah, I remember now.
Can you hear it?
Can I turn up a little bit?
I can't hear me. So
Yeah, go and turn it all the way up.
all the way.
Yeah, on that.
All the way turned up.
Twist in the city that always
Better.
spins. If you can drive through here, one can drive through anywhere. Now, you might notice that things are a little peculiar around here.
Eric E.
Well, that's because this is Roundabout. Everyone does things different around here. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
What is this?
Hi there.
That's Stevie Janowski?
It does look like it.
It does.
Meet Giorgio Manos.
She doesn't do anything, does she? It's like stairs.
I think she does.
Great. Well, I'll be the instructor for your limousine operator's test, so just keep things straight and quick, and this will be over ASAP.
If only our pal here could see inside.
Nope, nope.
See, there's only one way this chauffeur drives.
You hear you talking in the background.
I can barely hear it.
As a kid, Giorgio learned to move and spin instead of fighting. People, small obstacles, nothing could stop Giorgio from twisting and turning. Well, except for buildings, lampposts.
Oh my god, I'm terrible at this.
You just hit everything in the way.
Against everything else, unstoppable.
So you can't control the spinning, I don't think at least. So I'm gonna try to just
Drive to the target and spin.
That was better. You just kill a guy?
Brick just kill a guy?
Oh,
Jesus!
blood! You're killing people! Did Brick just kill a guy?
Here at the DMV gate.
Did you have a grenade?
Well, I guess you passed. Really? Leave your driving report. You'll get one of these.
Oh, this guy won a Emmy or Grammy, whatever it is. Emmy?
It's really the world that is the luxury transportation industry, I guess.
nice. You are good guy.
I wanted to say something else, you can tell.
You're a good guy.
Hey kid, the name's Mickey. Mickey the Mechanic. I've never seen anyone drive like you just did at the DMV. Can you show me some more? Need to ride my shop down the block.
Let me just paint one little line on my head and call myself a mechanic.
Oh, Mickey the Mechanic.
This spinning thing is even better from the inside.
Oh my god.
You just killed like 8 people.
Oh my god, this game. I wonder if it's on PS5 too. Or free to play.
Wow, kid. Have you ever thought of going pro?
Fuck you, Mickey.
If you ever want to come to the city, just come back to me.
Is that Chris
I'll
Daughtry?
even help you out with parts. You and me, kid, we can go all the way.
Anyone who's bald and has barely any,
Just let me know. Seriously.
that all this bitch does?
Hi, driver. I'm sorry, my car's
Oh,
stuck at
there's
the
a different
stupid mechanics, and my kid is late for school. Can you give her a ride there? Thanks.
Oh, that's different too. Oh, there it is. Open your mouth, kid. I like that.
What?
You said open your mouth, kid.
That sounds so bad.
Giorgio knew they needed to make a detour.
Lord.
Yay!
Where did the other kid come from?
All good things must come to an end. Giorgio needed to take his one-sized panels to school.
How do you get up there?
Who would like think of this game? All I have to do is go down.
Same people that thought of the commentating, or the people in the, like the audio in the game.
It has to be the same. Oh,
Oh my gosh!
what was that noise?
Sounds like a girl.
Probably the kid.
Okay. Who fucking created this shit?
You just said who made this game?
I like it.
I don't like it.
Just go the other way! I don't know what I'm trying to do. Stop going that way! What do you want, dude? Go that way. Go no. No! This is quality right here, guys.
Oh my god! You just keep running people over.
This is Roundabout.
The other way.
Roundabout's kind of like Frogger, but you're the car
The people are the problem. Dude,
with the worst acting ever.
go that way. Maybe thought you had to go that way, I guess.
Probably not.
Just continue wrecking.
Oh my god. That means I'm damaging the car, by the way, they're audio listeners.
You should probably show me what to eat.
Hey, I didn't kill nobody.
What?
I didn't kill nobody.
Fuck this.
I do the whole time? Oh my god.
What is this game? Who created this?
It's like you doing this.
No! Stop going that way! The car, for audio listeners, the car is rotating clockwise, and I keep going counterclockwise around a roundabout.
Literally just killing yourself.
I know. Go right, go right, go right, go right, go right. Go right!
I gotta get this. Stay tuned till the next 15 minutes.
Maybe I think it's gonna be like satisfying for me to go that way. I don't know. At this time, I don't think. There, look, what?
Oh my god. Did the kids laugh?
The kid just left us killed.
You ran someone over?
I am bad at this game.
I'm gonna see somebody who's actually good at this.
Going, please. Pretty, please.
The fuck is that kid doing?
All fine.
You're fine. 50,000 worldwide. You did it 271 seconds.
Props for the kids. Props for these people acting themselves. Like I said, it's a little horny for the kids.
Oh, corn? I don't even know what I'm saying.
I think you said corny. I'm hoping you said corny.
No, I did. I said corny. Well, that's it for that. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, home is where you make it. Let me get the next one set up, but I was very bad at that game. But like I said, you're rotating.
Welcome.
You're rotating clockwise, and you go around roundabouts, and you can't hit anything, or else you're like bing, 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 and then you'll explode. That game was crazy, to say the least, I guess.
You killed people and the kids in the car going.
And then the girl was talking. So there's two kids. The girl was talking, obviously younger than the boy, and the boy was like reading the lines. It was quite entertaining.
Probably like the developers' kids or something.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel bad for them even like being known with that game. But our next one, Chris, you'll like this one. This is you. I think if I remember this correctly, you're trying to teach people how to play Overwatch. Let me do a little.
You might get a little mad here.
Huh? You said you will?
Do I?
No, I think you dominate. But this is our second video. We all honestly can go through a lot of videos, but we'll pause after this video.
Yeah.
And we'll talk some stuff. Why is it up there now? Alright. Here is Chris's first video.
Chris with Dickwork Games. We're going to get started on Overwatch.
Our old name.
We're going to pick one character each time. And just start from the beginning. So we'll start with Diva. We'll start from the beginning of level 1 here. So we're not going to do anything crazy or anything.
Oh, you're so shy right now. Poor guy.
Right around there.
Crazy. You can only see
We'll just start Diva.
Yeah.
Each video I'm going to do is going to have a different character. So, like I said, we'll start with Diva and then we'll work our way through each character. Mostly I'll be playing Overwatch, some Rocket League with Germinator, our other
Just say Jeremy Chris.
person in this group.
What's funny because when Apex came out, it took over my life in video game life at least.
Well, so I remember your grind for Overwatch. Actually, you wouldn't play without us, but I kept telling you had to because you kept getting better and you play it outside of us. I'm the type of person that needs, especially with battle royales and this type of game, I needed like people around me. I needed my team to cooperate with me for me to succeed.
Yeah, I quit playing it when I was giving away the top 500 and the people threw it so I couldn't get there.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 20 points, which is a win away.
Yeah.
And then they made it so I couldn't get there, so I was like, I'm done. Because I
But your Overwatch team went to Apex with you, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
You should not be playing level 1.
This is when she was too powerful.
Alright.
So,
Got 2 easy kills.
all of her cooldowns got changed, so she's not as powerful.
3
She's
easy
still
kills.
good.
Pretty good so far.
Have you played this in a while?
Alright.
My school.
And you don't know what really Overwatch is, really a game you do, but you 6v6 kind of, you got different maps,
Oh, really?
different things, you gotta play different cards,
But yeah. So
you gotta push the
yeah,
payload,
she countered. I'm really saying.
take a turn, we'll see everything.
She's killing me.
Is she still your main?
Oh, I love her. Yeah, my favorite character by far.
It's the goofiest looking one. Like, if I was getting you a present that's Overwatch, it's like hard to give you a diva thing because she's.
I got so much stuff back there for her.
Yeah, I know.
Look at boot that guy. Bro, I literally haven't been off one fire all game.
Good job, team.
Oh no, yeah.
Good job, team. That's what I'm telling them. So none of them were talking. So this happens so much when you're like little.
Oh yeah.
I got my rolls. You have a special.
She knows what she's doing. That she knows that she counters me. So.
The Bridget or the
Yeah. So Zarya.
Zarya? This is a Bridget when Bridget came along, right?
Yeah, this is about the same time she came out. Like a little bit.
Yeah, I think I just saw her on one of them players are using it.
Yeah, she's a little OP here.
Get the song behind it.
Osiris. There she is, right there.
See how big her shield is? It's not
Yeah.
like that anymore.
Oh really?
It's smaller, which makes sense because she's like a mini tank. But
Oh,
in
yeah.
reality, she's a healer, so that makes sense. But she's a Reinhardt support really right now. A shield support.
Isn't that Reinhardt's daughter?
No, it's actually Reinhardt's goddaughter. It's a
Oh.
Torbjorn's daughter.
Oh, I got you. Jesus.
There we go. We're doing pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Stay humble.
I haven't not been on fire. Look, I gotta take her out before I ult. But she's right there next to me.
Yeah.
I can't get back in my neck now. We got it.
I would not be out of my neck that long if I'm playing competitive like this. Because they would focus me.
Which
I don't know what he's doing on the ground.
I want to take this time after this to talk about Overwatch a lot.
We got it. We pushed it. Hopefully you just do one real fast.
Do you hear audio? Do you hear how Chris sounds?
That was a quick video, doing one game at a time.
Sounds like he's on the black leather couch. Oh my god.
It's a pretty fun game. Maybe we get more people, but we'll make do. So,
I should go back
thank you for watching, and please like, follow us. Hit us up, let us know how we're doing. Thank you.
Alright, that is bye-bye for that. Let me switch you up real quick. We'll get a little Big Chris right there. Alright, so with Overwatch, we played the living hell out of it when it first came out. Probably the first 2 years, probably. And then,
you go and look at how many hours at least I put into that game that year, it was crazy. Next year was Apex, about the same amount of time, but
yeah.
I'm talking 2,000 hours or something crazy like that.
Which is actually hard for you to find like people to play with because you didn't have a computer, you didn't really use Discord, so you actually became a good console player because of Apex. And it kind of right when you got a computer, you kind of knew exactly how to make teams and stuff like that. But
oh yeah. See, there's two types of people. There's the people who just suck at the game. And people who like don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
They get better, but sometimes you're just not good at the game. But I know how to play it, so when I switch to PC, I still know what to do.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
automatically makes you better because if you run into it and you don't know what's going on, it's like you can't do anything because you're getting killed every 5 seconds. It sucks.
Yeah, which I'm definitely on the bad at game more than don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like if I would have stayed grinding it, which I didn't have kids at that time anyway, so I could have, but I didn't. It didn't pique my interest to grind it. I'm not a grinder.
You were also working like 70 hours a week, or that's when you were at the manager over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. But I would say my top 4. Reinhardt will be number 4. Crap. Who else? So let's start at number 1. Number 1's probably Zenyatta. I feel like I was very good Zenyatta. Number 2, probably Junkrat. Number 3, Reinhardt. Number 4, it's been a while, but I think I was really good with Anna. Anna, whatever. I was good with Farah.
Who's my second?
Farah?
Yeah.
Yeah, your first was Diva, Farah. Who's your top 4, you think? In ranking.
Diva, Farah. Like, this isn't like how good the characters are. This is who we like playing.
Yeah. This is how we're good at. This is our mains.
Diva, Farah, Reinhardt. I got really good at Widowmaker. Like, really good, like, to the point where I could play, like, top 500 games with Widowmaker, which is hard to do on console, because, console sniping is not, as good as it is on PC.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm sure if I grinded that, I could do that too, because just based on algorithm and sniping in now.
Yeah.
I use mouse and keyboard, but I don't have. When Overwatch 2 comes out, I'm going to grind that crap out of that. But when's that coming out? Because they fired everybody.
The base is still there, though. They still have a motive in what they want to
I know,
get
but
to.
my favorite two people at Blizzard, at least Blizzard Overwatch team, got fired.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of weird is you don't know what the future holds, honestly.
You really don't. They're supposed to go to 5-man teams instead of 6-man teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which will make it so more teams. It's easier to find 5 people to play.
Yeah.
At the same time, what if you're that 6th person, like that's of the team? That was always like, what if it was me, you, Josh, Michael, right?
Yeah.
And another one of our buddies, like close buddies, and then we had like 6 guys kind of on the team, but
Yeah.
he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Well, he probably comes off. He probably is a extra because every team needs an extra, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Five is kind of like the best when it comes to like competitive. I know Halo is 4-on-4, and that's still kind of overwhelming whenever you face 4 against 4. There's always, if there's someone overpowered on one team, you can tell, and it kind of you can see the big gap, which in 5 and 5 or 6 and 6, it's easy to get separation, but 5 and 5 feels like it's more like condensed, and obviously Call of Duty is Call of Duty, and then Battlefield is way too big for comp.
On PS4 in a long time.
Yeah.
Over a year, it says, but yeah. So I swear I put in like 200 or 2. It was 2,000 hours. I know that.
Jesus Christ.
And then Apex was like that the next year. It was like 1,500 Apex, 500 Overwatch that next year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this year it's been like close to 2,000 in Warzone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah. And see, at the same time we grinded Rocket League. So like when you were working, I was grinding Overwatch. When you were off, we grinded Rocket League.
Oh yeah. We were nonstop on Rocket League. We're
first years of college too, so I didn't have anything to do.
No. But yeah. With that with talking about canceled, not canceled games, but games that are questioned for their future. I'll talk about Anthem real quick. Anthem was a game that has so much potential, and they just call it dead in the water for the second one. I don't know why, but it could help with like the next Mass Effect or whatever. EA is huge, so it's not that terrible to say dead in the water. But I'm going to bring up, and you talk about Apex all the time. You love Apex, but I'm going to bring up Titanfall. Titanfall is something that a lot of people loved, but they're just not going. They're keeping it in the back burner. Do you have another?
I actually heard about. I don't use this, but I was watching a YouTuber and I heard that they're now starting because Apex. So Apex, top dog. Warzone came out. It was below even Fortnite, and now it's back up to where it's almost back to where it's even with Warzone. Like all
it is.
Yeah. So I've heard mainly because it has an anti-cheat, man. There's a cheater like once a day in that game instead of every game.
Yeah.
I mean, and they ban their cheaters like VPN and everything, so they cannot make another account unless they want to spend $60 on a new account.
That's a perfect blend of map size and players in that, because 60 is perfect for a battle royale. Obviously, everyone wants more and more and to be the best out of whatever, but we talked about Apex 2-3 weeks ago when we said the best like battle royales, and that was our number one best. And
everybody can see behind me, over here, like literally, that's Roadhog's Hook. Like these two games.
Oh, you're separating to Overwatch.
I'm saying I got. You can't see it technically, but I got there. is my Apex figures. There's some but hey. So those are my two biggest games I've played most of. But speaking of Apex, I heard a YouTuber talk about how there's data miners and they've found out that they're starting to work on another Titanfall.
Awesome, because you remember how fun it was, and it actually.
Well, yeah, and especially they're gonna blend it in. These characters in somehow, like all the characters, not all the, but like some of these characters, so it makes it so it's almost going to be like everyone wants a campaign from games like Overwatch and Apex because they have all those characters and that people love playing and love their background. So because most of the main characters in Apex only talk about how it's related, how those characters are related to the Titanfall series, but no one's ever actually seen any of those characters besides Blisk, which hasn't even been a character yet.
Yeah.
Blisk is literally only Blisk and like one or two other not even characters you play as have been mentioned in the game. So they're going to try to not fuse them, but I think they're going to try to do some campaign story mode to where we see how some of these characters play into the Titanfall world.
Well, see, yeah, and that's the thing, because Titanfall is way different. It's not really character based; it's bot based. So I can see it coming to the future, being like further in the future for Titanfall to come around. But you remember the guns? Mozambique was actually a killer in that game. That game was super fun. It's kind of like a mix of.
Wasn't the R201 or 401 something like that?
Yeah. The names were a little bit different, but you could obviously tell it's the same gun. Triple Take, I think, was on there, pretty good.
The R98 degrees or something like that,
It was just R98 instead of R99. But yeah, but that was kind of like Battlefield / Call of Duty. Like, it played really good.
I liked it. I mean, we had fun with it. We played a bunch of them when they came like free to download.
Yeah, and
we played them before, but I'm saying like we played it more when it free to download.
Yeah, and I can see them mixing like a story with those people in it. We're going to talk about Apex's future. Sorry, Waterboy over here. But we're going to talk about Apex future a little bit. I think the next step is obviously to up the graphics, not necessarily 4K, but to define them a little bit. I know they're meant to look the way it does. I know that's what they wanted to, but with the backup of all the money they've made and all this stuff, what do you think's next with their looks and everything?
I want to see what it looks like. Of course, I don't have a PS5 or Xbox, and PC looks pretty good, but I want to see what the new systems and new graphics cards
They haven't optimized them yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to see when they optimize them. I think that they could work on that a little bit, but I think right now what they're working on is so it's been, don't quote me, I think 3 years since the game came out now. I think, pretty sure 3 years, and they have 3 maps. So I think they're working on a new map. The thing about Apex is that people kind of complain about how you have the same guns, in the same spot, in the same loadout, the same attachments and stuff on the ground and stuff. But I like that better. I think that's more of a battle royale than Warzone. Warzone to me shouldn't be considered a battle royale.
That's why I like Blackout. That's why I liked Blackout, because you had to upgrade your gun. You didn't just pick up a souped up gun. Because everyone knows on Warzone.
It's pay to win more on Warzone than it is. Than it is And they're just like, well, you can go to Plunder and take 17 years to level up a gun. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but yeah,
This guy who bought multiplayer over here, it takes him 6 games and he's got a gun almost level up to where he can compete better than you can.
yeah, and that's the thing that I hate about Warzone is it shouldn't mesh with multiplayer at all.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, so it's more just a. I love Warzone. You guys see me playing it all the time. I have fun with it still. I would have more fun in the update coming out next month, or I think it's early, the first week of November, so it's a month and 2 months now, I guess, 2 months.
Yeah.
They're gonna have new stuff. So with Apex, I think that they're getting a new map, and they come out with a new character pretty much every season, so you're gonna see that. I do think that I wouldn't say the gameplay is just so much fun because it's just so like. It's not people get mad about third party, but you can't do anything about that. But I do think that they're going to make this new map a little bigger, and I think they're going to add like a couple teams to it. That's the first thing on that. They just added a new arena mode like last season. Or
like multiplayer, kind of, right?
It's like 3-on-3, like gunfight.
Okay, I think I'd do okay at that. Better than I am at actual Apex.
And they just added a competitive version of that, so people were grinding that too. So some people only play the game for that mode.
Yeah,
So
and
that's the thing about Apex is that they're always looking, they're always listening, and I think that's why they're still around. A lot of these battle royales, I say, so Warzone, of course, Fortnite, and Apex are the top 3 battle royales ever. Whatever you want to list them, however you like them. We know Fortnite's made the most money, whatever.
yeah.
Until Warzone, I think Warzone actually made more money.
Will Smith is in Fortnite. Will Smith is in Fortnite.
I mean, yeah, I read online they're going to add, I don't know how, but they're going to add Martin Luther King to Fortnite. Not that I don't think the people, but like, come on now, like, I don't want to see Martin Luther King run around with a gun.
Because that's kind of, you can see the little 12-year-olds talking about how they killed it. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, there's different things.
You need to verify with the person, not, you should not, that's how there's problems in gaming is, you bring someone that's already dead, which you don't need Fortnite to represent MLK. That's stupid. Will Smith is Mike Lowry off of Bad Boys. But yeah, you should not. Blackie, your ears freaking in the shot. Look, you want fame, huh? You want 2 people to look at you? Sorry. Don't back this ass, man. Get out. But he's not one of those weird cats that you see dumb people holding their cats and they just like freak out and spaz out and claw my face. He'll never do that to me ever. If I can put him like Baxter and he'll come back and love on me.
I love Bambi, but
I can't hold her. You want me to try? On camera.
him not so much. I know, right? Him not so much.
But
Back to I think we're talking about Apex. I think it'd be interesting to see what they're planning on doing. Whether it's going to be if they're going to continue just doing this, or are they going to add more modes, or are they going to make a new Apex on the new systems and new graphics cards coming out? Are they not going to optimize it? It's going to make a new game. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do. I do think they're at a very good point right now where a lot of people are back to playing it. Like, it never went away, but
yeah,
a lot of
it went down, yeah.
Yeah.
But so
everyone plays Call of Duty. Every year. I mean, Call of Duty is like the biggest seller every year. I mean, no matter what.
And it actually has made Call of Duty kind of lackluster when it comes to like that whole game. I know Cold War had a whole bunch of ups and downs, but that's when you don't force it out. You know what I'm saying? I know the new consoles are coming.
A new game every year, but we know Activision wants to make money.
Yeah, but they wanted the new systems to have a Call of Duty, which this year the Call of Duty they just announced. Really, everyone knew it. Rumors, yada yada, but like visually, we just saw it.
I think we're gonna like that. I really do think we're gonna, because the game.
I love gunfight. I actually love Cold War once they added stuff to it, but it was not a finished game. And they were gonna put DLC, like free DLC on it. They have nothing new on it. Maybe old maps. That's it.
That's why they're working on this new one. Excuse me. They're gonna add have 20 multiplayer maps or something like that.
Yeah.
At launch.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You're gonna add they're gonna continue with zombies, which this will be the first zombies I think. Is it the first zombies that this company's made? I think it is. I think because this company did
World War II?
World War II, and I don't think there were zombies on that. Was there?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't even think I touched that campaign.
No. I did not play this last campaign. I played Modern Warfare's campaign, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I never didn't play this last one.
I played it a little bit, but I'm at the point. So as a child, I always played the campaign games, but now I'm at the point to where I buy a game for a certain fix. You know, I buy Call of Duties to get good at the multiplayer, to play the multiplayer. When it comes to Halo, that's probably the only campaign multiplayer I'll play, just because their campaign's always solid. But you know, if I want a campaign game, I'll buy, Uncharted or whatever. You know, I'll buy it that doesn't really emphasize on multiplayer. But if it's multiplayer, I'm gonna play the multiplayer mainly, and I think that's where I'm at in my life. We kind of talked on your stream a little bit. I remember Black Ops 2. I beat that. I think I beat it. I don't think I did, honestly. I played probably all of the campaigns besides Cold War, at least a little bit. But I think it also, Battlefield or Black Ops 2, we were grinding multiplayer, so I barely played the campaign, and then Modern Warfare 3 was awesome. But after Battlefield, God dang! After Black Ops 2, we weren't too interested in the games after that. You know, we played them obviously, but we didn't love it.
Modern Warfare, the one that just came out 2 years ago, had the best campaign in my opinion since back when we actually played all the campaigns all the way through. Talking about Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 and those games. We played those ones. But the Modern Warfare one compared to Black Ops 4, compared to Black Ops 3, compared to all the other ones, Modern Warfare had an amazing campaign. So if you're gonna play a campaign like in Call of Duty, that was the campaign to play, because it was super cool and super dramatic. It's one of the more dramatic ones.
See, this one seems like you're gonna go rogue. That's what it seems like. I don't have a problem with the way they're doing it. It's more of a story, it looks like. And the thing with me that when it comes to campaigns is I want to beat the action. I don't want all these cutscenes. That's the kind of scenes where it is going. And like I said, if I'm playing a Call of Duty game, I want to be in the action. I don't want to necessarily see the cutscenes. But it looks like it'll be good, but it's just not my taste.
I like always about Call of Duty. Yes, they have cutscenes, especially in the last 6 games, we'll say 5 or 6 games for up to the last 6-7 years. But I will say this, that you do a lot more of those in a lot of games. A lot of games now are all cutscenes where you just make a choice or different style games, and I'm not a big fan of those games.
No, me either. And I remember I loved Call of Duty back in the day, the campaigns, because it was like an actual war. You know, all you did is hear your buddies talking, or your lieutenant talking to you, bad-mouthing you, Captain Price, in your ear, but you didn't really have cutscenes, and I think that's probably why it's kind of not that I don't like them, just makes me not want to try them.
That's why I'm interested to see how Battlefield does it, because they're not going to have a battle. They're making one, but they're not going to have one at launch. That's kind of how Modern Warfare was when they came out with a Warzone. It was 6 months after the game came out, something like that.
Yeah, it came out in January, and they came out in October, so somewhere around there.
So like 8 months, something like that. They're not going to have a campaign.
October. Hold on. So that's 3 months. I said it kind of.
I thought you meant January.
October to January.
No, I went from January to October.
No, October to January.
So 4 months, whatever.
Right? Three, but yeah.
But I'm, like I said, Battlefield's not going to have a campaign. They're not going to have battle royale at launch. Okay, I mean, whatever. They're focusing hardcore on the multiplayer and being able to make custom games and being able to play at any time, any game, anywhere, pretty much. But it's going to be interesting because is that going to keep? Now you're going to have you always have your core Battlefield guys that play Battlefield now, today, tomorrow, of all Battlefields.
Yeah.
But is it going to be enough to retain these people that aren't Battlefield guys?
So with that, I think back in Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, where everyone played it, and they actually loved it more than Call of Duty. It was kind of like a break from Call of Duty. It's kind of it's a fresh air, breath of fresh air. After that, Hardline was basically Battlefield 4, and that threw off a lot of people, including me. And then they went way back to the past, which I'm not. A lot of people, especially casual players like me, don't like that because you want to be good at this game, and then the next game kind of updates so that you're still good. And then you have new guns. You got to do all this stuff.
If you go back, it's the playstyle that changes.
Yeah, and that's where they lost people. Also, when you think of Battlefield's heyday and Battlefield 3 and 4, their campaign was garbage. They kept working on their campaign, and because their multiplayer was so good, so selling, they didn't really worry about it. So I'm not concerned about not having a campaign. I'm not concerned about even a battle royale because of how bad the last one was, Firestorm. But with me, if they make it Battlefield like it used to be, I think people will play it. When it comes to Call of Duty, people grind Call of Duty. Battlefield's not really a grinding game. It's not a competitive game, so I think that'll be a good backbone for people.
That's also another thing, though, because now people are used to so much competition in games.
It's going to be a breath of fresh air.
It'll be something different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to see, because no matter what, games are driven right now by what someone's favorite streamer does. It's just how it is right now.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but a giant chunk. Like, Nick Merckx, he had 50,000 people watching him. 50,000.
Yeah.
On average, 50,000 in the last week. 50,000.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's playing Apex. And then he came from Warzone and went to Apex like 3 weeks ago. So at the same time, you see this gigantic hype and people playing Apex because they want to be like him and everything. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what the big time streamers play, because that will. Now you're like I said, you're gonna have your Battlefield guys. Like Josh is a Battlefield guy.
Yeah.
You like Battlefield, you'll play the new one, you'll get the new one. But Josh would still play Battlefield right now.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see, like you said, those casual. Is it going to bring in enough casual players, or is it going to be, what are these competitive players going to do? Are they going to stick? Because at that same time, I knew this. I called this 6 months ago when they announced the new Battlefield, or like that they were making a new Battlefield. They didn't really come out with any details or anything until like last month. But I said, Call of Duty is not going to release a new map until they know the date that Battlefield comes out. They're not going to.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They waited, and now they're going to release it. I don't know, when does Battlefield come out? Like the exact date,
It's like October 26th. Google. Let me look real quick.
What was that?
Google. Battlefield. I misspelled it, so it's not going to bring up. 2042 release. Oh god. 22nd. October 22nd. So this is like, I think this is one of the furthest for Call of Duty that they've come out, but
that's why they did that. Though. That's why they did. So Vanguard, what is it? It's the first week of November.
Fourth. It's the 4th or 5th. No, 5th. November 5th.
So that's why they did that. They did that on purpose. 100%. They wanted this. They were waiting, and this is what they're. I mean, they're smart. I mean, it could not work. It could work. They're going to come out with all that new stuff in Warzone. So they're coming out with the game Vanguard.
Yeah.
They're going to come out with the new map in Warzone. They got anti-cheat in Warzone, which people have been asking for. So all these things are coming out. Of course, all the new guns from Vanguard will be in Warzone. All the new characters. So all this big content, massive content, and they waited to announce it or come out with those things until the week after.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks, I guess. Almost 2 weeks. And so what they're doing, they do that on purpose. They want to, rip all these people back away from that game.
Yeah.
And that's what they'll do. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what all these games do, and I hope Battlefield does good. And I'm excited to see how it comes out, but I've always been a Call of Duty guy, and and it sucks because the first Battlefield I got hyped for was the last one, which sucked. I don't care what you say. People were like, oh, it was okay, it got better. It doesn't matter. It sucked.
That's the thing with EA. This is a redemption for EA because EA is kind of letting people just work on their stuff now. This is redemption for them because they wait so long to make games good. I mean, you look at Battlefront. Nobody likes those games when they came out. I mean, Titanfall. No one loved it, and Call of Duty took the stuff from. Actually, a lot of people loved it, but the campaign was forced to have players on your team, and it was not. It just didn't feel good. And
I don't
then
like co-op campaign games, but when you have the big chunk of people,
when it's forced to like randoms, you're forced with randoms to play like.
You see me playing Resident Evil the other day, and that random guy hopped in. I'm like, I didn't know these servers are still up.
Oh really? I actually didn't see that.
And he hopped in. He walked around, and then I needed him because it was a player out, and I needed him to do something with me, and then he left the game.
He probably thought the same thing as you. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, these servers are still up.
Because Rainbow Six. Good Lord, what is up with my brain? Resident Evil 6 is kind of like the lowest point, I feel like, which is not a bad game, but it's just.
It's weird because I like it better than 4 and 5. And a lot of people think 4 is the best game ever.
See, so 5 I loved because it was kind of like crazy zombies. And that first level, where that big guy with the that guy's terrible. That guy sucked. But that game was fun. I remember loving that game. But yeah, but EA is just has trouble with multiplayer games right away, and they think they can fix it later. But that's when everyone's dead. So I think they really put their work into this one. Obviously, it looks over compensated, but at the same time, it's Battlefield, and it was kind of like a lame duck the last 2 Battlefields. So I think they're redeeming themselves.
It's gonna do or die situation pretty much for them, and I think they know that. Like if they can't push this game out and it not be what the game used to be,
and
for sales and for retention of players, they can't survive another one.
No.
That's why they waited 2 years.
And they have Apex Legends Respawn in-house, so they're going to ask them what they can do to do better. I don't think it'll bust at all. I think they're making this perfect for their fans, for their casuals, for people to come back. And like I said, it's something different than Call of Duty.
You know me, I'm a competitive player. Every single game, you know how that I get. I'm like a leech. I get attached to it, and I have to get better at it. And if I don't, it ticks me off until I get better at it. Every game we play. I mean, what was that? You just go again.
He wants loving today because I haven't seen him today. He's a butthead. But I can see his food water over there too.
The only game you have time to be competitive in right now is Rocket. I mean, we don't have too much time for that, but still, that's the only game you have the want to be competitive in right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping. I don't know if I'm gonna get it at launch Battlefield, but we'll see.
I'm a big bully gamer. I like games I can bully people in. That's why I like Call of Duty because I'm very good with shotgun, LMG. Halo, obviously melee is a huge thing, a huge factor. Which I've been playing the Warzone Halo It came out before Call of Duty Warzone, so they didn't steal that. I don't know if Call of Duty even stole it, but anyways, it's like huge map battle, kind of like a Battlefield, kind of where there's like bots kind of here and there. Not really like you don't really see them unless you're trying to take over a base, but like you take over bases and stuff, and it's very fun. I killed it. So there's 3 things you can do. You can use your your guns that you unlock after you like level up. You unlock guns you saw when you played. Like oh, I'm rank blah 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 blah. I get this and this this. You use that in Warzone only for a certain amount. Only what you have in your locker you can use. So if you get a rare, you can only use it once. But anyways, it's super fun. A DMR you can have as your base weapon, and it doesn't use like you have unlimited of that. But like randomly you can have a rocket launcher. But you have quests, so like you're trying to get you can either take over the bases, which that means kill the other real players and stuff like that, and kill their machines. Because you can have a tank, a scorpion. And all the Banshee and all that stuff, or you can take over the waves of bad guys. So like you're facing your team, and then like it's kind of like a Destiny, to where like they'll like 10 seconds. The Prometheans are gonna land right here, or the elites are gonna land over here, and you want to beat them. You want to beat those bosses so you can have more points, especially if you're losing. So it's a really fun. It's a really fun mode that if I ever let you borrow my Xbox again, I'll let you play it with me.
Well, that's another thing. Halo. That's another game that it's gonna be fine, because it's got that it's gonna have that co-op campaign, not at launch but soon after.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be something that it's gonna be nostalgic for a lot of people, and you're gonna play the crap out of it, and you are so.
Oh yeah, and that will never. I don't think Halo will ever die. Halo is the type of fans that they won't disappoint. I mean, you have a huge gap between the games to where they know exactly what the people want.
Yeah.
They have a lot of the regular Bungie people there.
I compare Halo people to like Final Fantasy people. Like it doesn't matter. Like I know Final Fantasy people that will go back and play all the games over again.
Which I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
I think I played like first 1 or 2 on my PS.
I did the demo of the remake. I did the demo of that. But with that being said, I guess I can see that. Kind of, or Rocket League. It's kind of like Rocket League, People are diehards for Rocket League. It's kind of like that. People always.
I love competition, and that's what Rocket League is. And we have, I don't know what it is, but when we play that game, we probably have more fun than any game we've ever played together.
Yeah, Schnookums. Oh man. But yeah, I can't wait for Halo. There's a lot of games that are very disappointing for people's for their franchise. And we talked about Rainbow Six Quarantine, or what's it called now? Extraction. It's like a zombie shooter. It doesn't even make sense why they went that way.
The glitch in the last game, like we never played it, but like the glitch like we seen online, where the vehicles were chasing people, flipping over and chasing people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that was a big flop. So and then
which
it'll be interesting to see what they do.
You said Siege was a flop?
No, it was what was the last game that just came out? Of not the one coming out this year, but it was
Ubisoft.
Yeah, here I'll look it up real quick. Not the game we played like with Josh or Michael and stuff, but
Hyperscape.
No. The not the Rainbow Six game, but the was it Rainbow Six? It was
Last one was Siege for Rainbow Six.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking like Tom Clancy games.
Yeah, you'll have to Google that one.
I'm looking it up right now on my little phone.
We'll take a quick break. Audio had to give it a little timeout. But yeah, with All right, we're back with. I just made myself freeze. I went. So with Siege actually did flop for the first 2 years, and then it started getting way better, and they started fixing it and making customers happy. So Siege actually was like a EA type of bust right away, and then it got super populated and way better. They fixed the problems. But yeah, Ubisoft is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I've always called it Ubisoft. But
It's Tom Clancy. It's so we played Ghost Recon.
oh yeah,
We had fun with that, but it was Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
yeah. So we played the game before it, Wildlands, and we had so much fun with it. We didn't beat it, obviously.
We shot that guy randomly. We're not supposed to shoot him.
Yeah, he was a hostage. We were trying to get stuff out of him.
And that game needed to restart too. That wasn't like a game where.
Yeah, but that game was super fun. Like I said, it reminded me of Mercenaries. But Breakpoint was a dud. Our buddy Josh played and said he'd never play it again because of how bad it was. But the Punisher was in it. That was cool. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft is at the point where they're taking all the toxic people out, so they're not able to get people to replace them. And I heard they still have drama behind the scenes, like they came back or something stupid, something crazy. But they're not doing any favors to the Tom Clancy brand. I know they have that first-person shooter coming out, I think, this year. No, I don't think anyone's going to play that over these other games unless they're like really bad at Call of Duty or Battlefield or even Halo. Like there's too much for
this year because all these games that would have came out last year and or are like yearly games are all coming out in the same 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, and that's crazy. So with this, we're going to talk about upcoming games even more, but I'm going to bring up every upcoming video game, and we're going to talk some ish on these games. Okay. Since we're winding down, we'll keep it straight and simple. All right, come on. Alright, here we go. So, with that new Switch coming out, I know a lot of people are hating on it because it's not, 4K or whatever. I'm happy for it. With the new change of monitor actually does change a lot, especially if you do handheld. But it's hard to switch it all the way to 4K when it's only running 720, But
I think that's the only negative of Switches, honestly.
Well, I mean, you look at the 3DS, it lasted forever, and I think that's what they're going with. They're going with like how the handhelds did more than the others. But so this is not good. It's all I guess PlayStation doesn't really have anything coming out this year, does it?
They said last week or 2 weeks ago that they finally started getting production back up on the graphics card inside of them and the stuff like that. So there should be. So I'm hoping by towards Christmas time, like you could just get one anywhere. But
I'm at the games.
PlayStation itself, no, they announced. I think that they didn't announce it, but like leakers said that they're supposed to be making a new Uncharted game for PS5 only.
I wish.
That's why I looked it up. I read it a couple different places, but it's all you don't know 100% until Naughty Dog or somebody announces it. But but I think they're making a TV series of that, aren't they? Supposedly.
Yeah, Tom Holland. I don't think it's TV series. I think it's a movie. TV series. You're thinking of. Good Lord, my contacts are drying out. You're thinking of Last of Us. Last of Us is supposed to have a TV series. I think on Showtime. Not on HBO. I think it's like Showtime or something.
Something like that. But so PlayStation itself doesn't have. I haven't heard about any exclusive stuff coming out on it or new systems or anything. They'll start once they can't even produce the regular system. enough fast enough. So once they get that down, I think you'll start seeing some cool, unique systems coming out.
Yeah.
It's cool seeing the Xbox one, the Halo one, because the Xbox disc-in one is having the same issues that the PlayStation. The disc-out, you can almost walk in every store right now and get one, pretty much.
Yeah. For $750. But so the first game I want to talk about, which we're both not the biggest fans of this game, so I probably won't buy it, but is Diablo 2. I don't really have an interest in that. When the real new one comes out, I think I'll probably buy that. But this doesn't interest me at all. I know it doesn't to
I
you.
haven't played them very much. I really don't. I think I played them a couple times for maybe an hour or so.
It's only fun with buddies, really. I know we played that Tomb Raider game that was crazy.
Croft game was fun.
Yeah, that game was really fun. Lara Croft.
What was the guy's name that would always make fun of? Like, it was his name.
Oh, Lord. I don't remember. They were like ancient Greeks or whatever.
Yeah, he had like a spear or something. He'd say a line and it would just crack up. But we had a lot of fun playing that game. But that's the same play style as Diablo, correct? Like that kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like that. The first one was fun. The second one was like Guardian of Light. I think Temple of Osiris was like the first one. I think that one was super fun. The second one you had to like puzzle together. Like it wasn't as fun, but it was fun. It was fun nonetheless. One game that's kind of crazy when it comes to first-person shooters that's coming this year. No one, I don't think I've ever heard of Frontier Foundry, but it's this Lemnis Gate. I keep seeing it on Game Pass. I might download it just to play with my anxiety waiting on these first-person shooters. But it's like a looping game. Like you'll loop back, and if you haven't heard of it or haven't looked it up, I'd suggest you watching the trailer for it. It looks okay. It doesn't look like it's gonna take our breath away or something like that. So.
Yeah.
But it might be on console. Or not console. It might be on Game Pass PC.
Okay.
So if it is, we should try it at least once. But Far Cry 6, October 7th. I don't think either of us are getting on a release. Maybe around Thanksgiving, but.
My problem with Far Cry is that it's similar in gaming, like the game style as Dying Light, and Dying Light's coming out this year, so the new one. So if I play Far Cry,
that's fair.
It'll be something down the road. It won't be like it won't be launched.
Yeah.
But Dying, I mean, you're gonna talk about it, so I'll let you continue. I don't want to.
You're fine. Back 4 Blood comes out the next week, but in between that is which we barely play our Switches really. I'm probably more of an advocate for it.
Well, used to. I actually, since I got 2K on it for like $3. I literally played 2K on it a lot, and then that Tetris game. That's about it, though.
I've never been a real Metroid fan, but that Dread game looks very interesting, and I think I'll get it down the line. I won't get it at release.
Michael and Lisa probably could talk more about those games than we could.
Oh yeah, and we need to get her on here as soon as possible.
Her point of view on and her way the games that she loves playing, it's really good because it fills in because we play games we don't play those games like Metroid.
Yeah.
I mean we've played them, but like Metroid, just a lot of Switch games and on those style games.
Oh yeah, she's a big Contra. I think she loves Contra too. But she's a big Metroidvania. I think that the saying is Metroidvania, right? The genre. It's called like Metroidvania. But Back 4 Blood comes out the next week. We're probably 100% getting that for
that's something we can play.
Launch. It's on Game Pass as well. I think it'll be on PC. I think they're making everything launch on all of it. So.
Cool. So we can play with Josh.
Yeah, and then for some reason it's saying October 15th on Battlefield. I'll get that. Whatever. I don't know which one's right. I assume Metacritic would be right over what I looked at before. Maybe that's just early access. And I'm just looking at Xbox right now, so if I'm wrong.
Tech Radar says October 22nd.
Okay. Forza. I just started playing Forza. It's super hard to control your car. I got to get used to that. That comes out the same day as Vanguard. But Vanguard, I wonder if it's going to be a sequel to World War II, because it says it's World War II. So I wonder if it ties in at all. If so, I'll have to go back and play
Well,
it.
I mean, I'm excited for what it's bringing as much as I am in the game, like for Warzone. So you can say I'm more excited for what's bringing to Warzone than the game itself. But like I said,
Oh yeah, Champion Hill.
I'll be having it. I'll be buying it. But I'm buying it on PC. So like you can't pre-order it.
We'll probably basically only play Champion Hill. Like that looks awesome. So November 11th, if these both come out the same day, is a nostalgic day, and I don't like it. Not that I'm not a fan of these games, but no. It's Grand Theft Auto and Skyrim optimized. November 11th. So if you're into those games, by all means.
There's no way that I'm going to buy both those games after having bought them 10 years ago.
Yeah, no. There's not. There's not. And then December 7th is Your Dying Light. I want to get it right away, but we'll have to see financial-wise how I'm doing, because all these other games I'm probably going to be weak and buy them. But Dying Light 2 might be something I have to wait for Christmas.
If not, I can let you borrow it.
No, that hits too close to home. You're an a-hole for bringing that up. Making my Christmas gift. How about that?
Speaking of that game, I'm super pumped about it. Like, I literally had pre-ordered it already. I got the deluxe edition. I'm super ready for that game. I played Dying Light on 3 different systems: on your PlayStation, on my PlayStation, and then on my.
Yep.
No, it was. I'm trying to remember. I beat it 3 times, so that's all I know.
Yeah.
And I beat the it was one of the best DLCs of any game ever. And I'm spoiler. I'm kind of upset that they can't build off that first story. It's going to be its own story.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, because I never beat it because you wouldn't let me. Halo Infinite comes out the next day, which I am super stoked for the campaign, the multiplayer and campaign. I'm very excited for that.
I'll get it when co-op comes out, dude. But it comes out on PlayStation.
Well, you'll play multiplayer once. It'll come out season 2, which will probably be the next month, probably around January.
Because I threw a grenade at your face.
You killed 4. You killed 4 teammates.
I tossed a grenade. I don't care. They better move. It's my fault. They see the grenade. It's not my fault.
And then this will probably end our. We got 2 more games to talk about. That'll probably end our long-ish, not really long, but long-ish. Saints Row looks kind of weird to me. I don't know if you watched it. They're rebooting Saints Row. It looks really weird to me.
The first one, maybe the first 2, it got weird too weird after that.
Yeah, 3 was weird, and then I didn't play anything after 3. This one, they don't even seem like they'd be in gangs, and that kind of throws me off. I don't need people all tattooed up and all this other stuff, but this looks really weird to me.
Somebody flying around with a laser gun or something, or a goo gun.
It is too, and I watched like a deep dive of it, and I'm like, I don't know if this attracts me.
Like that's almost like kidding down. I don't say kidding down. Like, I know a lot of games are meant for kids. I have nothing against games being made for kids, but you're literally talking about a gang in a city where people kill each other. And now you're gonna make it, when they went to 3 and 4, it was just like, oh, he's got laser gun, he's flying around.
Which 3 made it to where, like, when you were tripping was when it got weird, and then 4 was just you were like in hell. So, but that game, and then Starfield intrigues me just because of how vast it is. Bethesda, Fallout type of game. It's a game I won't finish, but it definitely intrigues me to at least buy it, and that comes out next year in November. So that has a set date, but obviously it probably won't stick. Are you excited at all for Starfield?
I haven't looked much.
Because you played Fallout 4, right?
Yeah.
You loved Fallout 4, and then 76 was like,
was good.
well, I just fell in love with this, and then now,
For me, and then 3 was good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm burned out of that. That. I mean, you can only go back to a nuclear blast like so many times in the game and it'd be like new.
which Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4 are amazing, but Fallout 76 just honestly didn't even make sense for it to make.
It had potential. It could have been. It's the same with Anthem we were talking about.
EA games, yeah.
Anytime you have these games where like you can play with other people and like do stuff that you always have been able to do by yourself. Now with other people, it should be cool.
Yeah.
But specifically with 76, they just took away all the AIs.
Yep.
It's like if you're not like with a friend and grinding out a gun again.
So empty. So empty.
It's just boring.
We took that game back real quick.
Yeah.
That's probably the quickest we took a game back, and we're so disappointed.
Ever.
And
refund. Like that's how fast we took it back.
Chris literally just fell in love with the Fallout series. Like he didn't really play 3 or New Vegas, and he played 4. He loved it. Probably didn't beat it just because that's not our type of game, but loved it.
I probably got. I think it was like 15% done with it. It's just it's a big game.
It's vast. I mean, those type of games.
Right when I got into it, Witcher came out. So
those games, you get 40% done. You're done with like the story. So I mean.
Yeah.
But all right, well that's it for us. Stay tuned for this week for football. We're going to talk about week 1 matchups. I just gave my standings for our standings together. I put them in a bracket in the playoffs. I did a little prediction of myself. So Chris will do that. We'll probably talk some fantasy.
Yep. I'm gonna have some stuff ready for us. Most of you guys' drafts are done because it's so late. But this is last second. We'll call it
for our late drafters. But
yeah, which is smart. And if all your fantasy football people out there know this is different. Have your draft as late as possible so you don't draft somebody.
J.K. Dobbins. It
makes no sense to have it like a month ago.
No, it doesn't. J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers. J.K. Dobbins, you already knew Cam Akers, but J.K. Dobbins is just as out now.
I can't think of it. Someone else got hurt or something. But yeah, it's like that player you took that guy first round, second round. How do you feel now, man? How do you feel?
I don't think anyone took J.K. Dobbins first round.
Or second, third round.
Yeah, but so obviously go to our website. You know, we're doing a lot more on our YouTube. I'm planning to cut these 2 last video episodes. We'll probably stick with our sports being only audio right now, at least, just because we have more content to show on our video when we're doing some entertainment. But yeah, that was fun, man. Fun watching you try to talk through Overwatch game. You dominated everybody. And trying to tell everybody, hell, you're good. Yeah, good job, buddy.
Top 500 in the world.
But yeah, this was fun. Are you? What's your streaming like this week? Remember, this will be Wednesday.
Probably more Warzone. It's been hard this last week. I don't know if anybody here has been watching me stream. I had a really rough week. A lot of different things, a lot of different issues, school. Just my sleeping schedule has not been at where it should be. But so I have not been streaming at my normal time, which is 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm streaming more like at midnight or later, like Central Standard Time. So, but we should get back into a rhythm of things. Hopefully, here, it's hard with the holiday season coming up, but it's mostly Warzone. Weekends we'll probably do some more Resident Evil 6 sometime. I don't know on Saturday. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I actually had like some of the most views and follows of any game I played all year, so it was really cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. Stay tuned for him, and maybe soon we'll do some Rocket League again. I don't know. We might start streaming that again, but we'll see. Try road to not champion, is it? Is champion next?
Yeah. I was already champion, and you were 1 game away, and then the game said, "Screw you." So
yeah. So we'll go road to champion, and then we'll go from there.
It's a grind. But thanks for viewing it, watching, everybody. Appreciate it right out there, and if you came over to my stream or our YouTube channel, we appreciate that too.
All right. Everybody eat it.